On today's episode of Watch Share Go, we buy a very special car. What is going on, guys? I am Watch JR Go, and today here I was in my garage working on my Volvo C30, minding my own business, and a neighbor came over and he said, "Hey, you know that Camaro that's in my garage that you talked about buying about 2 years ago? Do you want to buy it?" And I was like, "Maybe." And then he gave me a price, and he was open to negotiating, but the price, I was like, I think your price is fine. I'm not going to negotiate. So I just went to the bank and I took every dollar I had out of my checking account, and I mean, I've got a couple dollars left for the month, and we bought a car. And to celebrate, I went to McDonald's and I got 2 for $2.50 for lunch because there's no more money. So McDonald's it is. Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna take the 5th gen Camaro to go shopping for the older 5th gen Camaro.
We're gonna go see Grandpa at the home?
Yeah, exactly. This is the great grandson, that's for sure. Is he gonna do a huge burnout in your car?
There's a car coming now. No, you better not.
Ah, it's so good. And we're here, I'm with Josh. He brought his Mustang, and I brought a Camaro to look at the new Camaro. Look at this. It is a 67 RS Camaro.
Ooh, RS.
That has been here for a little while. And it runs and drives. That's what I've heard. Now, there's like a hole in the fuel tank, and it's probably not going to start or anything, but I hear it ran and drove when it was parked. So that's, you know, normal Craigslist ad. But it has the headlight covers, which I'm in love with. What do you think?
It checks all the boxes.
It is a Camaro. We need a windshield real quick. Immediate windshield.
Oh yeah. Gotta call Ryan.
Yep. Cameron, you trying to get in there? Yeah, it's 327 car.
Look at it.
I don't think you're getting in there.
No, I'm not. That floorboard's actually not in too bad shape.
So
look at that driver floorboard.
Part of the deal is both of those pans are new, and they were just replaced and then rhino lined.
Gotcha.
So they shouldn't, like when it was parked, they were replaced. They're as new as it gets.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of surface, but it wasn't bad at all.
Is that a quarter panel over there?
That is a quarter panel, isn't it?
That's a driver quarter panel.
Oh, is it driver?
Driver rear forward.
Okay. Okay.
In the trunk, I can see all the door cards. Oh, great.
You ruined it.
I ruined it. It's over.
You gotta buy it.
Yeah. That's the driver rear forward. Because that's the little bumper deal.
Oh, that was the front.
The front. Yeah, light deal. Yeah.
Got a little bit of rust right there, but I'm not really worried about any of that. We're gonna drive this thing. That looks different. You can see the car. And it looks like we're getting some air in there. Ooh, black and white. Black and white. Oh, the keys are in it.
Could have got it for free?
Could have got it for free. Josh just noticed it's a factory AC car, which they did tell me. It was optioned with it right out of the gate. It's got a Frigidaire logo on the air, I guess.
Power steering, no power brakes.
No power brakes.
Which is odd because just a booster and a master.
Yeah, yeah. It's like one more second and you've got power brakes.
Power steering is all new bracketry and routing and hoses and a whole new rack and gearbox, I guess it would be.
It's so much different.
But the power brakes is
just put a thing there.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we can really see. There's that factory AC. Alternator, water pump, power steering. Look at that gigantic dryer. It's crazy that there's an AC system that uses worm clamps to hold the thing together.
So it says Harrison on the box. I wonder if that's like a dealer installed.
I guess it's possible, but it definitely came that way. Like it's on the, I think I have the window sticker. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't use self-tappers or anything to hold the condenser in, so that's a plus.
It's actually done
Looks
right.
like it uses factory hardware, at least mounting holes.
The tires are holding air. We got 32 in both of these. That one's airing up right now, and the car might be able to move. Oh yeah, those look nice.
Shocks are even there.
They actually work.
They're coming back to life. Is that bouncing?
That is not bad. Not bad at all.
How many miles are on it?
You know, I have no clue how many miles are on this car. 86 98,000, I think. I think it says 98,000. Tough to read. Yeah, it could be like 498,000, but I do think I think he said it was less than 100,000 original miles. Posy check.
Negative.
Oh well, it's fine. The time has come. We're gonna try to move it right now. We're gonna try to at least push it out of the garage. There we go.
Smells so funky.
She's free.
Okay.
Oh man, you're just going for it all the way.
I saw it roll back and stopped when he kicked the first one out. So.
Park works. Okay.
She's free.
Yep, that's neutral.
Just brakes.
Brakes. I know, right?
Good. Straight back.
Straight back. We are rolling. We are rolling in my 67 Camaro. Really never thought I'd find one of these that needed rebuilt. Figured it was gonna be by a resto mod. Man, this thing, it's super easy to steer with no power steering. It is hot in there. It's outside, look at that. We got it rolled down the driveway, and those two look good together. GM really did a good job copying this car and making it modern. It is unbelievably good. The reverse lights under the taillights, and the taillights are the same like width, and the haunches are the same. Man, it's such a cool car. So now all that's left is run back to the house, get a tow strap, and use the new old Camaro to tow the old Camaro.
Well, now it's a tow pig, but it's the old Camaro now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's the old one. This is the new Camaro.
This is the new Camaro.
So you're going to work.
Yep. This one's going away. That's what's going. Goodbye, 5th gen. Also, I have to pay for the 1st gen somehow, so yeah, it's definitely going away. There we go. It's game time. We are connected. Let's hop in the 60s. Oh man, the race car is already after it. It smells a little funky in here, I gotta be honest. All right, man. You got me. I got a tail light out, but I got new bulbs sitting in there. Down the street we go! This is definitely how you're supposed to pull your Camaro. I read it in a book once. The book was definitely true. It is hot, hot. 91 outside, 115 in this thing, I promise you. 120. Definitely needs wheelie bars. Switching to lawnmower tow mechanism. All right, we're good. Boom! We are away again. Time to try and start the Camaro. So I've got a jump pack, which hopefully cranks the thing over, and I'm going to get some fuel. Boosted board for the win. So we're gonna try to start this guy up. Throw the Frisbee.
That's not a 2-barrel at all. That's a 1-barrel.
That is a single, isn't it? That thing is tiny.
Where did this come out of?
I don't know, man. That is one tiny little carb. It says GM on it, doesn't it?
Looks like the Autolite that came off the 390.
Yeah, but the Autolite was actually a 2-barrel, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
It says GM 2-jet Rochester. There you go.
Ooh.
2-jet. And then we got the old battery pulled there. And that's probably junk. I would say that is definitely junk.
You wanna eat that?
Power. No, I don't want to eat the wasp nest. Also, we got our Mr. Gasket fuel pump here, which I've never tried before, but I'm very excited about. Hold on. Oh dang, that thing's fast. It has an electric pump.
Oh, no.
So we went ahead and put an electric fuel pump on this car just to start with. Electric fuel! Alright, I guess we give it a squirt, pump it a couple times, and
Dribble some in there?
so I guess I could see if it even cranks.
You have a fire extinguisher right inside the shop.
Cool. All right, it's in park, brakes are on. I bet we don't have any spark.
Hold on. I've got a spark checker.
Spark checker.
No spark.
Try number 2.
Nope.
No spark?
No spark.
The jump pack is not having our shenanigans, so we're gonna go get a battery. It's tough to start stuff with 0 battery. Off to O'Reilly's we go. Be right back. Let the good times roll. Braden, I brought you a battery cord.
Cool.
I need a battery for my, guess what I bought?
I've got no idea what it could be today.
1967 Camaro.
Oh, that's a good choice.
That works for me, man. That's the exact right size.
Yeah.
Here you go. You can have this one.
That's the thing. Yeah, you put it in the stack for me. Look at that.
You're welcome. And away we go with Superstar Platinum. This will start this thing forever. Here we go. It's gonna start.
Still no spark. Try it again. That's got to be a bad ground on that coil or a bad coil.
But the coil, like the ground ohmed out on the coil. As you can see, we tried to directly power the coil, and we also ohmed out the ground, and it had a good ground to the battery, so maybe it's a bad coil, which is pretty rare, but...
Let's try and put that. Tell we can't put the tester on these style of boots.
We gave up on starting it. It's still not getting any spark, and there's really no reason to start it because obviously it was planned from the beginning before I even bought it to rip this engine out. So this engine is going away, going up for sale. It does sound fine when it's cranking, and yeah, we got to work on the bay. So since we have to work on the bay, we might as well get a little power washing action going on. Choke, fast, give her a rip. Rip it, Ricky Bobby.
It's not a Honda.
Oh no, it's not. Man, you're up full choke. It's probably the distributor.
You just it's got no spark.
It's got no spark, do you?
Let's not be idiots.
Got no fuel, do you? I was like, maybe it's just the throttle position.
I know me.
Good thing we have an electric pump.
I know, this would be so...
This thing's so baller. Look, you can actually clip it on and it should shut off automatically.
Oh, is that what that sensor's
Yeah.
for? I saw the wire inside there. I thought it was like an LED light.
Oh, it's too
Flashing
close.
back.
It is. Yeah, so whenever it touches that sensor, it'll stop going on.
Pretty awesome.
I know. There you go. Pretty funny. We probably not supposed to use it on a little mower tank that small. Fire in the hole.
Rip it and rip it.
Ah, yeah. I have the power. There's so much dirt on this car. Yeah, I even put the something. Look at all the dirt. Dirt was flying out of this.
Was he round 2?
Oh, wow. We've been at this for about 30 minutes now, and the car looks very different than it did a minute ago. Very different. All that dirt's coming off. You can see through the glass again. And I feel like the rinse bucket we were using was completely black when we pulled that water out, and the driveway has been completely washed like twice already. It's just been covered in dirt. Dirt's coming out of all the doors, and so much dirt everywhere. Engine bay. All right, inside this thing, there's really not much in the interior, but we can throw this away. And there's a brand new quarter over there. Engine bay looks so much better. Someone talking about? Well, the new fender is washed up and the engine bay looks incredible. It looks like a completely different thing than what we picked up about an hour ago. Need to take the blower and give it a final little blast of air there, but man, that looks...
It smells better.
It smells better and we can touch everything. Oh, that's good. And I don't know if we talked about this, but I paid $6,500 for this 67 Camaro. And it was just because my neighbor was asking $8 and came over and was like, if you buy it and fix it, $6,500. So I think that was a heck of a deal for this car, no matter how it looks. Obviously they're getting pretty rare and there's just not that many of them left. Also, Holly called and they were like, we've got that burnout slot sitting here for you at LS Fest East. And I was like, about that. The Rolls doesn't exactly run yet. And we have an 8.8 from a Mustang coming for the Rolls, the LS6 swapped Rolls, and it's lost somewhere in Atlanta. That's all we know. The shipping company has been calling me for the last like 2 weeks trying to update me on it and asking if it's at my house, and it's not at my house and they don't know where it is. The axle's lost somewhere in the US. So I was like, you know what? We don't want to like get rid of this burnout spot. So why don't we get a car built for it? So that's what this is for. And LS Fest is coming up super fast. It's September 11th through 13th in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So we got to get this car done real quick. And if you're following J&J Auto Wrecking on Instagram, I'll throw a link in the description below. You might already know what's going in it. And make sure you guys are following Holly because they're going to post some of the updates on this. But that's where this car is going to be if you want to see it. Josh and I are gonna have fun. It'll be in Bowling Green, Kentucky, September 11th through 13th at LS Fest East. So that's what we're doing this for. We're gonna get the engine out. That should take 1 day, and we're gonna swap it in 1 day. We would get this engine in and running in 1 day. It should not be that big of a deal using all of the cool new swap parts for this car because you can buy it all. The trunk works perfectly, and look in the trunk, a whole gold mine. The RS wheel caps, the RS center caps, tags, tag mounts, parts, new trunk pan. The gas tank has a hole in it. We know that from the old owners. So we got a gas tank coming already.
Door panels, armrests,
seals. Those look like they might have been new seals or something.
Floor pan, trunk pan?
Trunk pan is for sure. They said that was in there.
Nice. Now, what are these seals?
I don't know what those seals are, but there's like all new metal and everything in there. The whole passenger door is apart.
I think they go in here.
Yep, that checks out.
On the other side, I bet you. Yeah, that's what that is. For the other side.
Oh yeah. Yep. Center console is so cool. Old radio. Lighters there. Quick trip cup. Gotta have that. Is this another ashtray? Ashtrays on ashtrays? I don't know. It doesn't open. Rear windows roll down, which is sweet. These little guys. Need cranks. You're gonna have to dry all the water out of the thing.
I gotta see one of these guys on here.
Gonna put one on. I bet they look complete once that's on there. Can't even tell that it's rusty. Yeah.
I don't know how that's held in place.
You just push. Oh, you nailed it. We should have washed the center caps too. That looks incredible.
Oh, those look so much better.
That car's done.
Genuine Chevrolet.
If you need the engine or the wheels off of this car, let me know. We can probably get that stuff shipped. Obviously, it's all for sale because I'm gonna have new wheels coming, like reproduction rally wheels and stuff like that are bigger and fit modern tires. And of course, we've got an engine on the way. So, you know, if you need parts for first gen, we'll be getting rid of a few of them. Not a lot, just a few.
Yeah, somebody doing a restoration would probably like to have that engine.
Yeah.
Everything's date coded the same.
It's the factory setup, that's for sure. Man, that shuts well. And this actually opens well. Like, or shut like really well. Perfectly. Boom. It's impressive. 12C, third week of December?
That's what it says. 12th week of December of 67.
Third week, yeah.
Body styles 1, 2, 6, 3, 7.
Looks like 7.
Plant was Nor.
I wonder what Nor is.
Norwood.
Okay.
Norwood, Ohio.
Gotcha.
And then that's the body number. That's your VIN number. Or the last 5 of it.
568 you went on.
He's got a couple watermelons.
Paint. Interior paint is the K.
K's black, I think.
Okay.
You put that miracle thing.
And then interior 797
797
Z.
Z.
Z is headrests.
Okay. Headrests are key on this car. That's what's up.
I guess.
This one definitely does not have them in there.
Group 1 option is an E.
Yep.
I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up later.
And then 2 ENG SR.
So the Group 2 is 4 digit. No, that's sorry. What is that one? Yeah, the Group 2 is 4 digits. 2EN GSR?
Yep. And then
2E,
and then a 3SL.
2EM GSR.
2EM.
That's a lot more letters. And then 3SL means that's a Group 3 option.
This
So
might have
those
been like well equipped. And then it says SBY, 5BY.
Yeah, that one is Group 4 option.
Okay.
And Group 5 here is 5BY. So there's
Gotcha.
it's missing a Group 4.
Yeah, it looks like it's missing Group 4.
And then what is this up here? The
Comment away if you know everything about these and know how this car is supposed to be set up.
lower paint is alpha.
Alpha.
Upper paint is alpha. So black on black.
Yep.
I guess those would be stripe color
Maybe
or
so.
top.
Yeah, and we wanted to know if this was an original stripe car or if it was a stripe delete from the factory. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are excited about this. It's the first gen I always wanted. I always said I would have them all. Right now I got 3 of them. First, fourth, and fifth. And that is it for today, guys. Don't forget to head on over to shopwatchjayrgo.com where you get cool shirts like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time.
You're just missing the cheap ones at this point.
The cheap ones?
The second and third gen.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, and those ones are easy to find. Yeah, and what? I mean, this is gonna be easy, right? No big deal.
Yeah, I think you're right. One day out. Honestly, half a day out.
Yep.
It's going to be easier than the Trailblazer.
I think we can get this out in like 20 minutes, honestly, because it's just like the power glide bolts and the 2 mounts.
Motor mounts.
Yeah.
Dump the coolant.
Dump the coolant.
Unhook the power steering pump. Unhook the AC compressor, and this thing is out.
Done and done. The only thing I'm worried about is actually getting that back in there. And I think we have to ditch that AC compressor, which is a little sad.
So I was looking at the block on the back, and I think we can get one of those sanding pumps
Oh, wait.
that'll bolt onto an LS at the
Nice.
same location.
Yep.
That we might get lucky, and that block would bolt onto it.
That would be cool.
Amazing.
Look how cool that compressor is with that Frigidaire logo.
When it was
A product of General Motors.
when it was wet, it looked brand new. And
Yeah.
as soon as I sprayed it off, I was like, "Oh, that looks so cool."
So cool. And this is a turbo fire, I think.
But it's R12. I don't know. We're gonna find R12.
Oh, they've got a drop-in R12 replacement.
Really?
Yep.
Do you have to change the condenser? And
I don't know if you have to change the dryer. You don't have to change the condenser for sure. I think it's called R44 now. There's a whole bunch of different like drop-in, ready to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I mean, we already got the AC.
Yeah. Look at the clutch. The clutch looks
Wire.
like modern connections.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we run that right through the Holly, up the idle.
Oh yeah.
That we might actually be able to stay cool
That would be awesome.
and look cool. And then we have the, what do they call it? The Saginaw pump, I think that is.
Yep. That is the Saginaw that bolts right onto the LS.
So yeah,
ICT Billet does have an adapter for that pump because didn't we use that one on the rolls?
we did
That's so easy.
in the same location.
That's
And
awesome.
the ICT billet bracket puts that compressor right here.
It sure
near
does.
the same location.
It sure does.
And I bet you
All we're missing is a McMahon alternator.
we're going to be cold. Yeah,
This is Rolls version 2, except the one that's easy.
the easy one.
Yeah, instead of fabricating literally every single thing and taking a
Brakes.
months.
My God.
What is down there? Vision Aerospace? Look down in the fender well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the overflow for the, or maybe it's for the washer fluid.
Did they use that?
I think it's the overflow for the radiator. Yeah, there's
Oh man,
a little nip on the top of it.
that's hilarious. Somebody built this.
I think this was plugged in to that. That was the overflow.
Oh, genius. Genius.
Clearly owned by a rocket scientist.
Yep. Vision Aerospace. There we go. And the headlights aren't working. We don't have lights. And the taillights do work. 3 of the taillights are working right now. Turn signals don't flash but turn on. Horn doesn't work. Blower doesn't work. Radio doesn't turn on. So I think the ignition switch. It sounds like an ignition switch problem.
That's why we didn't have spark.
Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Probably why this car got parked 20
Probably.
years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that key just quit working.
Well, maybe we just get an ignition switch and rebuild the thing.
Yeah, tumbler can't be that expensive.
Nope. Man,
Barrel.
this thing was nasty before washing it, and now it's great.
There's still like sap.
There it is. It's a little
some
sticky.
spots. There were these weird like pods that were stuck to it, and that pressure washer had a hard time blasting these things off.
Huh.
Like pine needle type, itty bitty miniature pine cones just stuck all over it.
We also found like some dinosaur teeth in here. and the cowl is completely full of junk. We're gonna have to get the cowl open, like inches of trash. Needs wiper blades, needs a windshield, needs resealed all the way through. It's all right, this windshield is patina. The police might not agree, but